Riley and I came out here to sit and enjoy the sun. Riley thought we ought to take a look at a couple of our friends and neighbors around the world, see what's going on in their gardens. Walter said his garden lasted longer than it's ever lasted with the deep mulch. He was able to get a nice little harvest right before the freeze, but his squash and his beans, they don't take the cold at all, so his garden's done for the year. Phil wanted to share with us some of his final harvest. Those pumpkins are massive. Phil, this is wonderful, thank you. Where I got sloppy and didn't get all the garlic out, I think each one of those cloves is putting on its own new shoot. We'll just see how big that gets by spring. I am gonna have to rig something up around this arugula. We got down to 15 degrees the other night. It was uncovered. It looks beautiful. Parsley definitely needs to be on your cold weather crop list. And look right here, we got cilantro coming up, and I got some around here. Gotta love the volunteers that keep those roots in the ground, keep that life going. You know, our makeshift greenhouse and our fall planting, it ought to benefit for the next couple days of warm weather. And of course, when I say warm weather, it's relative. Although it's 60 degrees right now. Since the parsley and lettuce did fine overnight and it's 60 degrees right now, everybody out of the pool. Art wanted to show what he did with his last reapers. Add a few strawberries, and you got some hot sauce. Art, that looks delicious, thank you. Well, I went ahead and picked the loofah. The skin started mold, peeled that off. We actually got a loofah sponge. It's not the prettiest, but it's a loofah. Jan got the final loads of mulch, got it all spread out. She's ready for spring. Before you know it, it'll be time to plant, and that soil is going to be gorgeous. Thank you. Want to hear a story? As a child, gardening was a series of chores: tilling, fertilizing, hoeing, and setting water from the head gate through curved metal pipes that siphoned off the side ditches. All the while, we hoped and prayed for rain. In a good year, crops would almost outpace the weeds. In a bad year, there was little to harvest. Look, you're famous. Riley, you're famous. There even comes a time when the most stubborn will be moved to change. For me, that came in the form of a handful of weeds. Well, weeds and a 4-foot rat snake. I landed squarely on the best zucchini plant. The snake, well, it landed somewhere over there. I probably scared the snake more than it scared me. I remember that day, and that's the day I changed. Talked an awful lot about mixed deep mulch and why it works. I put together everything I've learned in the recent years into this small book. I think folks might find it helpful. There's going to be a link in the description box below. Christmas is coming. Make a really good present for anybody that wants to learn how to garden, or if you want to know why things work the way they work in nature. I think you'll find it helpful. Riley and I wanted to come out and sit and enjoy the sun. Remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Compost. Come on, let's make compost. You can take the lazy man's approach and cold compost, where you're simply mixing everything together right on top of the garden. This method uses mulch, which breaks down slowly. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.